Hey, it's Advice Week.
Hello, girls, it's Tuesday!
Now, as a person with a bachelor's degree in psychology, I am pretty much only qualified to tell you that you should only take my advice at your own risk. I took this therapy role-playing class my senior year of college, and in pretty much every situation where I gave advice, bad things happened. People hypothetically killed themselves, and it was all my fault. This is why I'm a musician and not a therapist. Just know that you are completely responsible for making your own decisions, even if my advice helps you make them. So, with that said, here we go.
How does one keep a long-distance relationship interesting, let alone a regular one?
If you like each other enough, it'll be interesting whether you see each other often or not. Try to always have some kind of get-together on the horizon. It'll be something awesome to look forward to, and when you finally do see each other again, it'll be worth the wait. Goodbyes will always suck, though.
How do I keep from getting stressed about applying to college?
2 words. Common application.
What advice do you have for people who are just starting to learn ukulele or guitar?
Practice every day until you can't stand how badly your fingers hurt anymore. Eventually your fingers will stop hurting, and by then you'll probably even remember a handful of chords.
Do you have any advice for aspiring wizard rockers about how to get started or how best to record their music?
Getting recordings of your songs is definitely a good way to start. I'd recommend buying a condenser microphone, and you'll need a way to connect it to your computer. If you have a Mac, the Apogee 1 is really awesome, and it works great with GarageBand. They sell mics that connect directly to your computer by a USB port, but I don't have any experience with those. Record each part separately with a new track for every instrument and vocal part, and make sure you play with a metronome for at least the first instrument track. That way you can make sure your tempo stays consistent for the whole song. If you can't afford to pay for the equipment just yet, playing your songs for a video camera and putting them on YouTube is a great way to get your music out there.
As an artist, how did you get a following? And how can I get my work out without being pushy?
Social networking definitely helps. I posted my first song on MySpace, joined a group for wizard rock bands, and let them know that I had music up. I'm lucky that it just kind of exploded from there because this community had a sort of built-in support system, and everyone promoted the other bands they liked. It's definitely tough to strike a balance between promoting yourself well and annoying the crap out of everyone. The bottom line is that if people really like what you're doing, they'll probably tell their friends about it. So just make sure that your art is the best that you can make it and enjoy yourself. Then maybe other people will too.
Lauren, do you have any advice as to how I can go see one of your performances? I really want to see you live.
Today's awesome because this fall I'm going on tour with the Whomping Willows, Justin Finch Fletchley, and Armored Bear Cub, in the memory of our friend Esther Earle. It'll be called This Star Won't Go Out, a tour for Esther, and we'll be raising money to help her family pay for her medical expenses. Check the link in the video description for information on where we're playing and when. The tour is not completely booked, so if you know of a venue near one of the to-be-announced dates, please send an email to thewhompingwillows@gmail.com so we can find a place to play in time. You can also sign up for my new mailing list if you want me to email you whenever I book a show near you. And you'll get a free exclusive MP3 when you join.
What do you do when your teddy bear kidnaps you and force feeds you mushrooms and coleslaw?
That would never happen. I never ended up making my teddy bear's arms or legs.
I'm still waiting for my Hogwarts letter that should have come 4 years ago. How do I move on from that?
Beats me.
See you tomorrow, Kayley!